All right, good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Owl Athletic Complex for Keene State College Women's Lacrosse action. I'm Matt Holderman, and I'll be keeping you up to date on the action throughout the game this evening. So, it is Little East Conference playoff action here this evening. It's the number 4 seed, the home team, Keene State College, going up against the number 5 seed, the visitors, Eastern Connecticut State University, the Warriors. And we've got starting lineups for the game this evening. For the visitors, Eastern Connecticut, they have number 3, Gabby Abramczyk, number 4, Sydney Hogan, number 6, Bryce McCullough, number 7, Alexa Jacobson, number 8, Tristan Kijak, number 13, Ileana Stavins, number 20, Stephanie Sullivan, number 24, Stacy Brodeur, number 27, Captain Aaron Sheehan, number 28, Michelina Pinto, number 30, Madison Renaud, and number 32, Jessica Purick. That's for the Warriors. And then for the home team, the Owls, number 2, Megan Gorham, number 7, Allie Daisy, number 9, Samantha Sullivan, number 10, Chelsea Lewis, number 12, Bridget Casey, number 15, Katie Moorhead, number 18, Shannon Weissensee, number 19, Emily Parker, number 21, Tess Massey, number 24, Marina Papalardo, number 28, Bianca Senza, and then in goal, number 33, Joanna Steinhauer. So the players on the field here, of course, as we mentioned, this is playoff action, the 4 seed versus the 5 seed. And this is first round of the playoffs as well. And we're ready to go down on the field. And we're underway. Megan Gorham chasing after the ball and gets draw control for the Owls. She'll pass it up to the captain, Chelsea Lewis. Now here's Papalardo right in front of the net. She's going to score right away. Marina Papalardo gets the first goal. 19 seconds into the game. I believe the assist will go to Allie Daisy.
Owls goal scored by number 24, Marina Papalardo.
So the Owls strike quick first. Plenty of notes coming into this game. The first one, of course, the Owls and the Warriors just saw each other 3 days ago in the regular season. It was the final regular season matchup for both of these teams. They played it in Willimantic, Connecticut, at the Warriors' home field. And the Owls were able to get the victory in that contest just 3 days ago, 19-9. So Owls won last time these two teams met, and here they are again. So Owls with the draw control again. It was Bridget Casey who got it. And now Emily Parker tried passing Allie Daisy. I believe Daisy thought she had it, but the ball came out of her net. But this will stick with the Owls as Megan Gorham chased after it, scooped it up. Here's Papalardo already with the 1 goal. She tries passing it to Lewis. It's on the ground in front of the Warriors net. And some Warriors players chasing after it. Oh, number 13 tries picking it up, and she will. That is Ileana Stavins, a sophomore defender for the Warriors. Oh, on the ground again now. Allie Daisy's in there mixing it up, trying to get it. Still no one able to get control. And now the Warriors, number 13, Stavins, gets it again. Oh, she tried passing it. It's on the ground again. Now here's Papalardo with it. Ground ball once again, though. And Papalardo, gets it back. She'll pass up to Allie Daisy, who assisted her first goal. And now will assist that one to Bridget Casey. Casey scores off the Daisy pass, and that'll make it 2-0 Keene State.
Owls goal scored by number 12, Bridget Casey.
Bridget Casey, the leading scorer coming into this game here. That's now her 51st on the season. She leads the way for the home team Owls here. Let's talk about a couple players to watch for the visiting Warriors as well. Their leading scorer coming into the game tonight is number 30, Madison Renaud. She has 36 goals on the season. Also, Sydney Hogan and Tristan Kijak have 27 goals each. They're, I guess, tied for second most on the team, if you will. So definitely watch for those three Warriors as this one on the ground rolling towards the Owls side of the field. Katie Moorhead will get the draw control. And the Owls going back on attack once again. Massey passes this one to Chelsea Lewis. Lewis going to take a shot, and it's wide left. No good. Still Owls ball. Here's Megan Gorham. Gorham got a hat trick 3 days ago against the Warriors. She was able to get 3 goals on 3 shots, so definitely watch for Gorham again tonight. Marina Papalardo, look at that. Scores as she fell to the ground. That'll be Papalardo's second of the game. And the assist goes to Allie Daisy once again. Allie Daisy has assisted all 3.
Number 24, Marina Papalardo.
As I was saying, Daisy has assisted all 3 of the Owls' goals in the opening couple minutes here. Owls off to a fiery start here in the first round of the playoffs. And again, the first round of the playoffs here. Another game happened earlier today. Western Connecticut up against Castleton. The Western Connecticut was able to win that one. They'll move on to face Southern Maine in the second round. And this game right here against the Warriors and the Owls will decide who faces Plymouth State, the number 1 seed. Those games will be on Friday, as you can see on the bracket right there. Meanwhile, on the field, we're back underway here. The Owls looking to extend their lead even more, possibly. Quick whistle blown as Parker passed to Gorham. And it'll be the first free position shot of the evening. Emily Parker, the senior attack, will be taking it for Keene State. Senior midfielder. Parker eyeing down the Warriors goalkeeper. And it'll go in. Parker has the first goal of her final playoffs here.
Owls goal scored by number 19, Emily Parker.
So make it 4-0 Owls. A fiery start for Keene State.
I agree. I will gladly. I can do it. I'll do it this summer. I'm bringing back straight hood songs.
So now Bridget Casey at the center of the draw circle. She's there with the Warriors' number 4 player, Sydney Hogan. Or rather, that's number 24, Stacy Brodeur, I believe. Got a player on the ground there. She's all right. It was Gabby Abramczyk. A little shaken up for the Warriors, but she's all right. And looks like Eastern Connecticut will go on the attack for the first time this game. As they work their way down to the Owls side of the field. That's number 28, Michelina Pinto, who had it. And it's on the ground in front of the Owls' net. Emily Parker will pick it up. And up the field to Bridget Casey. Here go the Owls once more. They started a perfect 4 for 4 on their first couple offensive possessions. As Papalardo picks that one up. This will be a free position shot. Marina Papalardo now already here with a chance to get a hat trick within the first 4 minutes of the game. Again, in the net for the Warriors, it's number 32, Jessica Purick, one of their seniors and captains. Papalardo fires, and it's good! As the swarm of blue surrounded her, didn't seem to affect her. Fires the shot, and it's good. And Papalardo has her third of the game.
Owls goal scored by number 24, Marina Papalardo.
And the Warriors wisely going to use their first timeout here. 4 minutes into it, and it's 5-0 Owls. We'll be back in just a moment here on the LEC Media Network. All right, and we're back here at the Owl Athletic Complex, here on the Little East Conference Media Network. It's been a blistering start so far by the home team, the 4-seed, Keene State College. They currently lead it 5-0 over Eastern Connecticut, and we're just 4 minutes into the contest. Again, these teams just met 3 days ago, and Keene State also able to get a dominating victory in that one. They won it 19-9. Playing the Warriors in Willimantic, Connecticut. And back underway here. Looks like the Warriors have a good chance to get the draw control. Would be their first of the game. And they're going to get it as the whistle blown. Stacy Brodeur Jr. will pick it up. So now the Warriors on attack here. Here's number 8. Tristan Kejak. Kejak behind the net. She has 27 goals on the season. Certainly will be one to watch for here. Number 28 fires, and it's saved by Steinhauer. Bounces out of Steinhauer's net and right to Emily Parker. And the Owls will go back on the attack. Here's Allie Daisy charging downfield. As the Warriors' defense forms up. Papalardo was in front of the net for a sec there. And now she has it behind the net. Certainly have to watch for her. Already with 3 goals. The Owls looking for a chance, and there's one right there. Allie Daisy gets it to Chelsea Lewis about 3 feet in front of the Warriors' net. And Lewis puts it in with ease. Make it 6-0, Keene State. And it's good.
Owls goal scored by number 10, Chelsea Lewis.
Always good to see Chelsea Lewis get a goal. Again, her final season with the Owls right now. Would love for it to end with a win or two, if not a championship. Yeah, 3 days ago, Lewis had a pair of goals against the Warriors as well. She also had 4 assists. One of the leaders in points in that game on Saturday. And already impactful this evening. Also, how about Allie Daisy so far? She got the assist there on that goal by Chelsea Lewis. So that's now 4 assists already for Allie Daisy, the sophomore attack. She's been one of the leaders in assists all year for the Owls. Now here's the Warriors. Can they get something going on offense this time? Number 27 thought about it, backs out. There's a pass to Hogan. Fires and saved by Steinhauer. But the Warriors pick it back up as Brodeur picked it up off the ground. Here's Sydney Hogan once again. She has to retreat. There's Tess Massey defending her heavily. And whistle forced to be blown there as Bianca Senza also charged in there on Hogan. Hogan with the ball here. And quick timeout here on the field as there's some discussion.
23:47.
And an error with the clock here. Didn't stop during the stoppage of play. Now that has been corrected.
We didn't even see that.
And we should be ready to go back underway. So again, Warriors have the ball. I believe it's number 4, Sydney Hogan with it there. Hogan will pass it to number 30. And on the ground. Now this should be a free position shot. And this number 30 in the blue, Madison Renaud, will be the one to watch for the Warriors. She leads them in goals this season, and she'll take the free position shot this time. And here we go. Renaud fires. Saved by Steinhauer easily. Nice job by the Owls sophomore goalkeeper. Oh, Emily Parker falling to the ground there. That could cause a turnover as everyone's chasing after it. There's number 28 from the Warriors. She'll go to the ground as well as a couple Owl players ran into her. That's Michelina Pinto. Pinto also in her last season with the Warriors. And the Warriors back on the attack. Parker, look at that, breaking up the pass there. That'll cause the turnover.
Caused by 19, who had the ground ball.
The Owls charging back downfield. Moorhead picked up the ground ball, and the Owls will go back to work. They're enjoying a 6-0 lead right now. Could make it 7-0. Lewis, long shot. It's going to be off the mark. And still Owls ball. There's Erica Chareth in the game now for Keene State. She had 2 goals on Saturday. Didn't get the starting nod this evening, but still likely to be effective. And this time it'll be turned over. So the Warriors take it back. Oh, as Allie Daisy really charging in on Stephanie Sullivan there. So the Warriors will work downfield. Gorham, look at that. Swats it out of the net of Sheehan. And Owls back on the attack. Nice job by Gorham. Bridget Casey fires. Look at that. From outside the circle. The goalkeeper wasn't even in the net. How about that? Bridget Casey with the goal from probably 25 feet out. Wow, unbelievable. It's good.
Goal scored by number 12, Bridget Casey.
Man, save that one for the highlight reel. That was unbelievable. Casey from outside the circle. And we were discussing it up here. It looks like the goalie might have thought that Casey was prepping for a pass, but Casey saw the goalkeeper, Purick, come out of the net. Just decided to fire away. And it turned into an easy goal. That's Casey's second of the game so far. And foul there. We'll give the ball to the Warriors. Ayanna Ward, number 18 in the game for Eastern Connecticut. Now here's Keyjack. Tried firing. The whistle blows right before she got the shot off. Wouldn't have counted anyways. And this will be a free position attempt. Warriors still looking to put their first point of the game on the board. Tristan Kijak with an opportunity to do that. Steinhauer has been stout all night for the Owls. And a bad shot there by Kijak. A couple feet over top of the net. So that time, Steinhauer not needed, but the Warriors still have it. Kijak with it. She'll pass it off to Sheehan. Now right in front of the net, Steinhauer trying to fight for it. Tess Massey will get it. And so the Owls try to pick it back up. It's on the ground right by the Owls' net, but Steinhauer gets it. And she has to get it out of there. Wysensi juggling it, able to pick it up. And a hold your breath moment there for Keene, but they will take it back and charge downfield. Here's Allie Daisy with it. Parker right to Lewis in front of the net. And look at that. Behind the back shot by Lewis. And the Owls with some finesse on their last couple of goals. That's fun to watch. Lewis has her second of the game. And that'll make it 8-0.
Owls goal scored by number 10, Chelsea Lewis.
And probably two of the most skilled goals of the season that we've seen back to back. First, you had Bridget Casey from outside the circle firing one away, and there Chelsea Lewis kind of fooled the Warriors goalkeeper, Purick, and went behind the back with the shot. That's one of the coolest goals that you'll see. So with that, 10 minutes into the contest here, it's 8-0 Keene. They've absolutely dominated it so far. And whistle blown there. That'll give the draw to Ward. Now here's the Warriors. They've had a couple chances this season, this game rather, to score here. Haven't been able to do it yet, though. Can they now? That one comes out. Whistle blown as Michelina Pinto had it. Now Pinto will go for the free position shot. She stares down Steinhauer, and Steinhauer blocks it. The Owls still not allowing the Warriors any points. Now back on the attack. Here's Pinto with it again. She'll give it to Sheehan. The Warriors looking for someone open. There's number 30 as the whistle's blown there. And that'll give Madison Renaud a free position shot. It'll be right down the middle here. Renaud perfectly lined up with the net. Renaud fires, and that one is good. The Warriors have their first goal of the game. And it's none other than Madison Renaud, their leading scorer, who puts it in the net.
Warriors goal scored by number 30, Madison Renaud.
So Madison Renaud, that's her 37th goal of the season. She's been having an excellent year so far in her junior season. So it took 11 minutes into the game for it to happen, but the Warriors are now on the board. It's 8-1 Keene as Chelsea Lewis and Ayana Ward in the circle for the draw. Hannah Shapiro will get the draw control. And the Owls back to work. Well, Allie Daisy loses it for a sec. She's chasing after it. And turnover there will be called. Leave an illegal move there. Looked like Allie Daisy was trying to sort of swipe it over to Hannah Shapiro. And the refs didn't like the looks of it, so Warriors ball again as they'll try to rip off some consecutive goals here. There's number 4, Sydney Hogan, firing and scoring. Michelina Pinto will get the assist on it. And just like that, Eastern Connecticut with some back-to-back goals. They'll need a lot more of them. They trail by 6 now.
Warriors goal scored by number 4, Sydney Hogan.
So nice goal there by Hogan in her sophomore season, and already really impressive for the Warriors. So here we go again. It's Lewis and Ward for the draw. The Owls have Bridget Casey and Tess Massey right outside the draw circle there. And this one, it looks to be rolling out of bounds as Keyjack fell to the ground there. This will be Owls' ball. Oh, that one's swatted out of Emily Parker's net. Luckily, Hannah Shapiro will pick it up. Daisy will give that to Lewis. The Owls will slow it down. Now here's Parker, biding her time, trying to work around her defender. Oh, Daisy tried passing it to Cadence Luce there. She will. Owls still looking for a shot. Daisy finds a lane there, and that'll be a foul. She tried going right in front of the net, and it'll be a free position attempt. We'll see if Daisy elects to take it or not. No goals yet on the game for Daisy, but she has 4 assists already. Oh, she loses it as she looked like she wanted to fire away. And this is Warriors' ball. There's Sheehan running downfield with it. She passes it up to Pinto. Pinto being chased after by Daisy. And nothing going for the Owls on offense that time. The Warriors will go back to work, try to chip away at the lead a little bit more. Massey got in the way of that pass, and this is going to roll perfectly to Cadence Luce. Owls have it now. Luce charging downfield. Not a lot of defenders down there. Luce lost it for a sec. Looks like she tried to flip it to Allie Daisy. Whistle blown there, I believe, as Shareth had it. A little confusion, but it'll be a free position shot for Erica Shareth. Shareth with a good chance here. Fires and bounces it off the ground into the top of the net. That's good. And the Owls showing they're still in control here. 9-2 now. They'll break up the little streak the Warriors were going on.
Owls goal scored by number 6, Erica Shareth.
So Shareth makes it 9-2 Keene State as we are halfway through the first half of the contest. Again, another reminder, this is the first round of the Women's Lacrosse Little East Conference playoffs. And the winner of this one this evening will move on to face Plymouth State, the #1 seed, on Friday. The semifinal and championship game will be hosted by Plymouth State. So a short trip down the road for the Owls, a long drive for the Warriors if they're able to pick up a victory this evening. But either way, this Friday it'll be the semis and the championship. Also getting a win today were the Western Connecticut Colonials. They were able to defeat Castleton, and they'll be playing Southern Maine on Friday. That game will also be at Plymouth State. So here's Chelsea Lewis with it now. Passes to Shareth, I believe. Whistle blown there. And still Owls ball. No free position shot here. Shareth will pass it to Lewis. There's Allie Daisy in front of the net, and she scores. Allie Daisy, not an assist that time. She will get the goal herself. And Chelsea Lewis assisted it.
Owls goal scored by #7, Allie Daisy.
So Owls up to 10 with that. It's 10-2, Keene State. Lewis and Ward at the draw. Whistle blown immediately there. It'll be a false start on Lewis, so Warriors will get control. Now here's Sydney Hogan with it. Hogan scored the Warriors' last goal about 5 minutes ago. Kejak has to back out of that real quick. Now Sheehan passes right into number 28, Michelina Pinto. And it's good for the Warriors. Pinto with her first of the game, and it is good.
Warriors goal scored by #28, Michelina Pinto.
So after Daisy got the goal, the Warriors with a quick response there. Sheehan will get the assist, and Pinto scores the goal. Now this time at the center of the circle, it's Bridget Casey for the Owls up against Diana Ward. Gorham tried reaching for it there. And Ward with, had control for a sec. Instead, Gorham will kind of slap the ball over to Bridget Casey. And still Owls ball now. Here's Chelsea Lewis with it. She'll give it to Tess Massey. Haven't called Massey's name yet. And Megan Gorham missed the net just wide left. But Allie Daisy saves it from going out of bounds. Still Owls ball. Keene State looking for an opportunity. There's Casey right in front of the net. She'll score. and give the assist to Allie Daisy again. Daisy all game long been finding the perfect passes from behind the net.
Owls goal scored by number 12, Bridget Casey.
So Bridget Casey with a hat trick now. That's her third of the game. And how about Allie Daisy? Been talking about it a bunch. That's now her 5th assist in the game. So quite a few Owls players putting up unbelievable tallies so far. Another player with a hat trick already for the Owls is Marina Papalardo. She's not in the game right now, hasn't been in for a little while, but within just the first 4 minutes of the game, she was able to get 3 goals. And so with that, it's 11-3 Keene State. Warriors looking to respond here with a goal of their own. Now Bramzik tried passing that one to Sheehan, and it'll be a turnover. Sheehan wasn't ready for the pass. Now here's Weissensee. Working downfield for the Owls. She'll pass it to Daisy. Daisy passes that to number 24, Marina Papalardo. Right as I said she wasn't in the game, she got subbed in. And just like that, Papalardo has her 4th goal. And can we call it a double hat trick and assists for Allie Daisy? That's her 6th assist.
24, Marina Papalardo.
Unbelievable. Daisy could be putting up a number we haven't seen all season, especially if she keeps getting more assists. That's now 6 of them. Unbelievable. And how about Marina Papalardo? Leading the way in scoring so far this game for both teams. She's got 4 of them.
Maybe she's reminding him of the mercy rule.
It's good to see Papalardo have a good game here at the complex. Remember, take it back to the game earlier this season against Wheaton College here when the Owls played up against them, the Lions. In that game, Marina Papalardo was injured and didn't play for a couple games in a row. It was a very scary moment here at the complex back then, but obviously she has gotten back in action since then. And good to see her have a good game here with that memory in the back of our minds. Again, 4 goals for Papalardo. Not even her season high. About a couple weeks ago, she had 5 goals against Castleton. As Tess Massey fired one away there, it'll be saved by Purick. So Purick denies Tess Massey her first of the game right there. And the Warriors will look to put some more on the board. Here's number 30 with it, loses it. And Emily Parker trying to pick it up. Ayanna Ward will get it instead. Abramzik passes it to Sheehan. Now back to Abramzik. Tried firing one there, but an easy save for Joanna Steinhauer. At least she made it look easy. The Owls, thought they were going to go back to work. Instead, turned over. It's Kejak who gets it. As Kejak intercepted the Bianca Asenza pass. Speaking of Asenza, she was just assessed a yellow card. She will be sitting down for a 2-minute penalty. So Eastern Connecticut currently up a player. It'll give them a good chance to score here. Tried passing it to Renaud in front of the net. It's on the ground. Everyone fighting for it. And Steinhauer with the big goalkeeper's net able to pick it up over everyone else. Nothing that time for the Warriors. And the Owls will work back downfield. Here's Emily Parker charging with it. Renaud on her, at least for a moment. Here's Papalardo again. We'll pass it to Erica Chareth, and the goal is good. Chareth with her second of the game. And Marina Papalardo again in there contributing with some points.
And now we're on the clock. That was a good goal by Chareth, right?
And the goal is good.
Scored by number 6, Erica Chareth.
So with that, the Owls have the 10-point advantage, 13-3. The Owls with an unbelievable first half here, really. In the game against Eastern Connecticut on Saturday, the most that the Owls led by at all was 11 points. That was in the second half, but they've already nearly reached that margin here just in half number 1. Again, the Owls won by 10 points on Saturday, and they enjoy a 10-point lead right now as well. And there's Keyjack able to get the draw control. Here's number 28 in front of the net. Steinhauer trying to save it. It's on the ground. And there's Katie Moorhead with it. Moorhead will save the day for the Owls. And up the field there, it's Megan Jakes. Jakes passes to Allie Daisy. The Owls back on the attack. Can they make it an 11-point lead? Papalardo trying to work around the defenders. Fires, and it's good! Marina Papalardo, 5 goals now. And that will make it an 11-point lead for Keene State.
Owls goal scored by number 24, Marina Papalardo.
So an awesome performance so far by Papalardo and the rest of the Owls offense. Papalardo will come out of the game now again for a little bit. And here we go again with the draw. It's Bridget Casey and Ayana Ward. Casey also been effective as always for Keene State in this game. She has a hat trick herself already. And here we go. Draw control there for Gabby Abramczyk. The Warriors will go for it again. Here's Renaud with it. Tried passing it to the teammate, but it's on the ground, and Emily Parker will pick up the ground ball. Parker already picked up a good handful of ground balls in this game. Oh, Weissensee running into Keyjack there. And it's on the ground. Allie Daisy has to chase after it. She'll save it from going out of bounds. Now Daisy trying to charge in. She'll pass it to Chareth. Whistle blown. Looks like that's going to be a free position shot.
Yeah, you keep going.
So now Erica Chareth looking to be the third Owl in the game to get a hat trick here. No, she'll elect not to try to score. Megan Gorham's shot blocked there. And Gorham can't get her first of the game. Oh, on the ground here in front of the Warriors' net. And they're going to get it turned over. Number 19, Madeline Lowell picks it up. On the ground here, though, she'll have to pass it back to a teammate. Now with Abramczyk, the Warriors working downfield. Meg Gorham in pursuit of Ward, tried swatting it away. Ward loses it. There's Renaud to pick it back up, though. And the whistle blown right as it looked like Tess Massey was going to take it away from Renaud. But no, still Warriors ball. As we're creeping in on the final 5 minutes of the first half now. The Owls have been putting on a show here on their home complex. A 14-3 lead. Keyjack will get fouled. And so free position attempt here for Tristan Keyjack, number 8 in the blue. She'll fire, and Steinhauer saves it. It was a good shot by Keyjack. Looked like it was going to go just into the top right corner of the net, but Steinhauer was there to save it. Parker, or no, Moorhead actually will pick up the ground ball. Oh, that is Emily Parker. Now Caden's loose, chasing after it. It's going to roll out of bounds just before she could save it. Now here's Stephanie Sullivan for the Warriors. This one's on the ground as Stavens couldn't handle the pass. Emily Parker picks up the ground ball but loses it herself. On the ground again, Ayana Ward turns it over. Whistle blown as it's turnover central here at the complex. The Warriors will get it back. Casey almost caused another one right there. Oh, and Abramczyk loses it. Meg Gorham picks it up. And Casey loses it. Turnover again. Number 6, Bryce McCula. So, right when you think it's Owls' ball, Warriors get it back. And quite a turn of events there over the last minute. We'll see if the turnover party is over or not. No, Asenza gets in the way of that one. Still Warriors ball, though.
Remind me to print stats at halftime.
Number 4, Sydney Hogan has it. And she'll give it to Renaud. Weisensee came to defend on Renaud there. Defenders all over Renaud. It's on the ground, and the whistle blows. So here comes a free position attempt for Madison Renaud. Steinhauer ready for it in the net. Renaud, it's on the ground in front of the net, and Emily Parker picked it up for a moment. They're still passing it, or kicking it around, rather. Now Owls will finally establish control. Weisensee has it. And the Owls back on the attack as Allie Daisy loses it. Can Bridget Casey scoop it up? No, Daisy will get it back herself. Final 2 minutes of the first half now. Loose passes that to Bridget Casey, and Casey scores again. How about Cadence Luce? She'll get the assist on that one. And the Owls improve their lead to 12 points over the Warriors.
Owls goal scored by number 12, Bridget Casey.
So make it 4 goals on the game for Bridget Casey. That already equals her total that she got on Saturday when the Owls played the Warriors. And yeah, in that game, Bridget Casey got 4 goals on 10 shots against the Warriors 3 days ago. Now just in the first half of this one versus the Warriors, Casey has 4 goals. 4 goals, 1 half. We'll see what the second half is like for both teams in just about a minute here, as we're 1 minute away from halftime here at the Owl Athletic Complex. Final 30 seconds now. Can the Warriors get one more before the break? Keyjack passes it to number 4, Hogan. And it goes out of bounds as Hogan attempted a shot. There was nothing going. Still on the Owls side of the field. And final 10 seconds here. Looks like the Owls will let the clock run out unless they can get a really impressive quick goal. 3, 2, 1, and that will bring us to halftime here at the Owl Athletic Complex.
15, Eastern Connecticut 3.
So you heard it there and you see it here. It's 15-3 Owls, a dominant first half. They will take their 12-point lead into halftime over Eastern Connecticut State University. So, quick 10-minute break here. We'll be back in just a little bit for some halftime stats and analysis. It's women's lacrosse playoff action here on the Little East Conference Media Network. All right, and we're back here on the Little East Conference Media Network down here at the Keene State Owl Athletic Complex. If you're just joining us, it's 15-3 Owls over the Warriors of Eastern Connecticut State University, and we're here for the start of the second half. In the first half, obviously the Owls with the 12-point lead. They had a couple players get hat tricks with Marina Papalardo having 5 goals and Bridget Casey with 4 in the first half. They're leading the way in scoring for the Owls, and the Warriors, all 3 of their goals by different players. Sydney Hogan, Tristan Kijak, and Michelina Pinto were able to get on the board for Eastern Connecticut. So after some quick stats there, we are underway here in half number 2. Owls with control on offense right now. Allie Daisy will pass that one to Gorham. The Owls passing it around outside the circle right now. Papalardo lost it for a moment there. The Owls biding their time here. The shot clock has worked halfway down. There's 45 seconds on the shot clock. The Owls wasting as much time as they can. Massey thought about driving in there. Will elect not to. No, maybe she will here. And the Warrior defender is ready for her. Now 20 seconds to shoot. Lewis tried finding Daisy. It's on the ground. And the Warriors goalkeeper has it. Now as the Warriors go on offense here, a quick note for the Owls defense. They have senior Anna O'Brien in the net this half for Keene State. Could be one of O'Brien's last opportunities to play goalkeeper in a game as Steinhauer, the lead goalkeeper for Keene State. So nice to see O'Brien get some playing time here in her final season. This will also be O'Brien's final home game here, as the Owls, if they can get the win today, will go on the road to Plymouth for the rest of the tournament. So now Keene State back on the attack now as Papalardo missed that pass from Bridget Casey. Couldn't see if it was a bad pass by Casey or not, but that'll turn it over. Back to the Warriors. So here's Sullivan with it. Oh, on the ground, though. I believe Bianca Senza picked it up. Here's Marina Papalardo with it. One-on-one with a defender. She'll bail out. No shot attempted. Keene State now with a chance to waste some more of the clock. Papalardo with it again. Again, it's been a great game for Papalardo today. She has tied her season high in this game already with 5 goals. As this one's on the ground, Gorham swats it out of there, tries getting it to a teammate, but instead Stephanie Sullivan of the Warriors will pick it up. Bad pass there, and Papalardo will intercept it. It's on the ground right in front of the net. And Owls get the ball. Parker picks up the ground ball. Here's Lewis in front of the net. Attempted a shot, but it looked like number 24, Stacy Brodeur, blocked her shot. Papalardo tried to get into Gorham. It'll bounce off the tip of her net, though. And turned over to the Warriors. I believe Alexa Jacobson picked up the ground ball there. Now here's Jacobson with it. She'll pass it to Kejak. Oh, on the ground, though. Kejak's teammate there to save it, Olivia Donahue. Whistle blown as there's 3 defenders on Donahue. She'll pass it to Ward. Ward chasing it. Saves it from going out of bounds, but Weissensee trying to pick it up. She will. Turned over again as Weissensee gets it. And here's Samantha Sullivan, the senior defender and captain for the Owls. Turn right over to Kejak, though. And Warriors, possibly a chance to score here. Here's Hogan with it in front of the net. Fires one away, and O'Brien saves it. Megan Gorham will pick it up off the ground, and she's charging downfield. Nice save by Anna O'Brien in the net. Lewis finds Daisy. And the Owls looking to waste the clock a little bit more here. And again, after this contest, as Bridget Casey will fire one there. Easily saved by Jessica Purick. So this will be the last time this season that we see the Owls here on their home field at the complex. It'll be the last time that Samantha Sullivan, Chelsea Lewis, and Emily Parker will get the chance to play on their home field, as well as Anna O'Brien in the net, not a captain, but a senior. So for those 4, it will be their final time, and we've gotten a chance to see pretty much all of them make a difference in this game so far. O'Brien, of course, with the save just a minute ago, and Emily Parker and Chelsea Lewis have both scored a goal or 2 as well, adding to the Owls' massive lead. So great to see the seniors having a good showing here in their final home game of their collegiate careers. Here's Parker, speaking of her, in front of the net. She's going to lose it there to Kejak, though, at least for a moment. Massey chasing after it, but Stacy Brodeur will get to it first for the Warriors. She'll pass it to Purick, the goalkeeper in blue. And bad pass from Purick to her teammate. This one will be turned right back over to the Owls. Allie Daisy has it. And the Owls passing it around. Massey tried getting that to Daisy in front of the net, and instead it'll be turned over. Number 14, Zoe Robert, gets it for the Warriors. Oh, turn right back over, though. Massey takes it from Robert. And we continue going back and forth here. Gorham running into Brodeur there. And it'll be a free position shot. Gorham will take the free position shot here. Still looking for her first of the day. And not able to get it. Easily saved by the Warriors. Now here's Ayanna Ward with it. The Warriors looking to score. Ward off the post. No good. but Pinto recovers it for the Warriors. As we're now 10 minutes into the second half here, still neither team has scored in this half. We've just watched the clock tick away. 20 minutes to go in the game. Warriors still looking to score here. Hogan found a teammate there in front of the net and blocked by O'Brien. It was Pinto who took the shot, and O'Brien denies her. Now here's Megan Gorham running downfield. She loses it. Pinto will pick it up. And yellow card assessed to Megan Gorham there. As looks like Gorham accidentally hit Pinto there on the last play.
Stop the main clock.
And a stoppage of the clock here.
What?
And we're going to reset the clock here.
And reset the penalty to 2. Gotcha.
So clock on the field, not right. We're working on fixing it up in the booth.
Yep, 2. Yep, penalty 2.
And there it is. Okay. So as we have the clock fixed, should be ready to resume action.
Penalties now? I guess so. All right. So if there's a yellow card, I guess we'll stop it.
So the Warriors pick it back up. And they're headed downfield. This one's on the ground, though. And how about that? Another ground ball picked up by Emily Parker. Sorry, if I had a nickel for every ground ball Emily Parker has gotten in this game. Now, Bridget Casey going downfield. And the Owls, another chance to play keep away here from the Warriors. And give them as little time as possible to work with. Casey falls down there. And it'll be turned over. Keyjack, I believe. Yes, Keyjack running down the field with it. She'll pass it to Zoe Robert. Whistle blown right there as Keyjack was starting to charge into the circle. And looks like the Warriors will get their best chance to score this half right here. As it's a free position shot for Keyjack. She fires, and it's off the post. Right back into the net of Hannah Shapiro. And nothing is going right for Eastern Connecticut. Man, if Keyjack had just one more inch there, she would have had her second goal of the game, but denied by the post. Massey getting in the way there of Hogan's pass. Erin Sheehan gets it back, though, for the Warriors. They're still on offense, looking to get their first goal of this half. Sheehan will pass it. And Jacobson with it. Jacobson will fire. Blocked by O'Brien. And as the ball rolls out of bounds, that'll be turned over. The Owls pick it back up. And still neither team on the board here in the second half. The score has remained the same since halftime, 15-3. The Owls lead it. And we're closing in here on about 15 minutes left in the game. nearly halfway through the second half of action here. Now here's Hannah Shapiro. She'll try giving it to Kahigian there. So now Owls playing a bit more keep away here on the Warriors side of the field. Now the clock strikes 15 minutes left in the game, and time is running out on the Warriors season. Shareth loses it as she tried charging in for a sec there. Quick whistle blown. This is Warriors ball. And again, if you're just tuning in here, this is the quarterfinals in the Little East Conference Women's Lacrosse Playoffs. It's the number 4 seed, Keene State Owls, as Emily Parker takes a hard fall there. We're going to have to stop the clock. A yellow card will be assessed to number 7, Alexa Jacobson of the Warriors. But again, this is the Little East Conference Women's Lacrosse Playoffs. It's the 4 seed Owls, the home team here, taking on the 5 seed Eastern Connecticut State University. Owls enjoying a nice lead so far. Again, the winner of this game will move on to face the number 1 seed Plymouth State on Friday. As Parker attempted a shot there. But yes, the semifinals of the tournament will be this Friday. The 2 seed Southern Maine will be playing the 3 seed Western Connecticut, and then the winner of this game will play the number 1 seed Plymouth State. The Panthers this season have been a perfect 7-0 in the Little East. They'll get the semifinal and final at their home field. Whereas the Owls, with a nice lead here, they were 4-3 in the Little East in the regular season. Owls looking to improve to 5-3 in the LEC. Certainly would be an interesting matchup if the Owls win here and move on to face the Panthers. The last time the Owls and the Panthers played, the Owls had a comeback in store, pushed the Panthers to their limit. But Plymouth State was able to get the win, 15-11. It was a solid showing by the Owls against the Little East Conference's top team. And I'm sure the Owls want to see the Panthers once more. They have a good chance to do that here with a win today. Still, neither team has scored here in the second half as this one is on the ground. And shot clock violation there by the Warriors. That'll give it back to the Owls. So, still 15-3. Same score it was at halftime. As we're in the final 12 minutes. Owls could change that here. No, they'll lose it. Looks like everyone's still trying to pick it up. Finally, Stacy Brodeur will. And the Warriors get the ball back. So again, a quick recap of the first half of the game. The Owls came out of the gates firing. They opened up to an 8-0 lead before the Warriors got a quick 2 goals in a row. Warriors made it 8-2 about 10 minutes into the first half. And then from there on out, the Owls scored 7 more times in half number 1, giving them the 15-3 lead that they have held since halftime. Your leaders in this game for the Owls are Marina Papalardo with 5 total goals and Bridget Casey with 4. Also another impressive note for the Owls today, Allie Daisy has 6 assists in the game as Anna O'Brien saves that one. Still scoreless here in half number 2. Warriors will get this one back. Hogan fires one away, and O'Brien blocks it again. And we got a player down on the field. We're going to have to step aside for a moment.
Yellow card, each time.
And a much less shorter break than we were anticipating there as Samantha Sullivan, the Owls senior defender, went down, but got up really quick and looks to be okay. And they're going to give the yellow card to number 4, Sydney Hogan of the Warriors, for the dangerous follow-through being the penalty, as she made contact with the Owls' Sullivan. Luckily, everyone is all right, and we're back underway. Final 10 minutes of the quarterfinals here at the complex. Megan Jakes has it right now for the Owls. And Jakes tried firing one away, but blocked by Purick. Purick, a solid job in the net this half for the Warriors. Saved a couple shots. Bridget Casey stalking Purick right now. And Casey trying to push Purick. Purick still running around. Loses it. No, we'll give it to a teammate instead. And Owls get the ball back. Purick gets a little revenge on Casey there, saving her shot. So 2 completely different halves in this game, to say the least. We haven't seen a single goal in this one, whereas in half number 1, it was goals left and right every minute. Warriors looking to get a little something here before this one's over. And there it is, number 24, Stacy Brodeur, will get the goal for the Warriors with 8 minutes to go in the final half.
Warriors goal scored by number 24, Stacy Brodeur.
So Brodeur, the first player on either team to score here in the second half. That ended about a 22-minute drought without scoring And so the score now 15-4. We'll see if either team can get one or two more before this one's over. As Megan Gorham will get the draw control. Now here's Bridget Casey looking to go right to work. Whistle will be blown. And this time, the Owls not playing keep away at all. Bridget Casey charging into the circle, and she gets herself a free position shot. Casey will fire and scores just like that. The response, Bridget Casey has her 5th goal of the game. And the Owls have quickly rebuilt their 12-point lead.
Owls goal scored by number 12, Bridget Casey.
And that goal right there shows, without a doubt, the Owls in complete control of this game. Of course, they went the first 24 minutes of this half without scoring, but then right when the Warriors scored, the Owls responded with a goal of their own within 1 minute. Tess Massey going to get the draw control. And will the Owls take it again here? Whistle blown. This will be a free position shot. It's number 10, Chelsea Lewis, in the white. One of the Owls' captains. And Lewis already has 2 goals on the day, looking to get herself a hat trick here. She won't. It bounces off the goalkeeper's net and then the top post, the crossbar. And no luck there for Lewis. Owls get the ball back here. Here's Christina Kahigian with it. Now Tess Massey. She'll fire one away and scores. Massey with her 1st of the game. And Keene State will improve the lead to 17-4.
Owls goal scored by number 21, Tess Massey.
And so the Owls now putting an icing and cherry on top, if you will. It's 17-4, and we're down to the final couple minutes of this one. Again, with this, Keene State will move on to face Plymouth State on Friday in the semifinals. It'll be the 1 seed versus the 4 seed. And we're going to have to stop the clock for a sec here, as there's an Owl down on the field. And it's Chelsea Lewis. Gorham will help Lewis back to her feet. She was shaken up for a moment, but she looks to be okay. From here, it looks like she's at least smiling, laughing it off. She will likely sit out the rest of this game. And a round of applause for Lewis as she came to her feet again. Another round of applause here. This will be the final time we see the senior here at home at the complex. And what a great career for Chelsea Lewis. With her 2 goals in this game, her career total is 135 goals. She reached the 100 mark earlier this season and is in the top 10 all-time here at Keene State for goals and points. As here's Charette in front of the net. That's saved by Purick. But no doubt an unbelievable career for Chelsea Lewis. Lewis playing only 3 seasons here at Keene State as well. Put an asterisk by those 135 goals as they came, not 4 years, but 3. It looks like she's talking to one of the assistant coaches on the sidelines. But take you back to the field here. We're in the final 2 minutes. And a goal by number 28, Michelina Pinto. As it looked like that one just went over the head of Anna O'Brien, the Owls goalkeeper.
Scored by 28.
And a timeout.
Warriors goal scored by number 28, Michelina Pinto.
And so the goal is good for Michelina Pinto. That is her second of the day. As Eastern Connecticut calls a timeout before the final 2 minutes of play. We'll take it with them. We'll be back in just a moment. It's Women's Lacrosse quarterfinals playoff action here on the Little East Conference Media Network. All right, back here on the Little East Conference Media Network, here at the Owl Athletic Complex. After Eastern Connecticut was able to get a goal just a minute ago, it was Michelina Pinto. And so we're about to see the final 2 minutes of play here in the quarterfinals as the Warriors get the draw and control. Erin Sheehan running downfield. Maybe they can score another here. No, O'Brien will save it from going into the net. (17-5) the score in this one. And again, Friday at 1 o'clock, the Owls will play Plymouth State University in the semifinals of the Little East Conference tournament.
Can't the shot clocks go bye-bye now? I'm testing it this week.
Warriors get control here. Down to the final 1 minute here. Oh, Michelina Pinto falls to the ground, and she'll get back up. Now here's Pinto. Tries firing one away, falls to the ground again, and her shot's no good. She'll get a free position shot here in the final 15 seconds of the game. And here goes Pinto. Fires, and it's off the top crossbar. No good. And that'll bring us to the end of it. Keene State wins.
The final score from tonight's Little East Conference quarterfinal matchup, Keene State 17, Eastern Connecticut State 5. The Owls will now travel to Plymouth State on Friday, May 3rd for a 1 o'clock matchup against the number 1 seeded Panthers of Plymouth State.
So once again, the Owls win this one 17-5, as you saw, and they will move on to face Plymouth State in the second round of the Little East Conference Tournament with their win tonight. That game, again, will be at 1 o'clock on Friday at Plymouth State. And Plymouth State University, the regular season champions, they beat Keene State 15-11 on April 23rd in Keene, the last time the two teams met. So the Owls will be looking to avenge that loss on Friday. So that will be the semifinals picture. The 1 seed, Plymouth State, will face the Owls, the 4 seed. Also on the bottom half of the bracket, Southern Maine, the 2 seed, will play Western Connecticut, the 3 seed. So the winners of those 2 games will play in the championship game at Plymouth State University on Saturday, May 4th. But again, tune in on Friday, May 3rd at 1 o'clock to watch the Owls play Plymouth State in the tournament. With the win here, they will move on to the semifinals. And so that'll do it here on the Little East Conference Media Network. Once again, we'd like to thank you all for joining us this evening as Keene State will pick up the 17-5 quarterfinals win. Have a good night, everyone.